Hello, clever people, and welcome back to my review for A Dog's Purpose. Dog's Purpose is a movie about dogs that reincarnate, and it is stupid, and there's no plot. It's just cute dogs. It's literally the entire movie. It's just images of cute dogs and stuff like that. It's stupid. As you can tell, I did not like this film. I was not anticipating it at all, and it was actually worse than I was expecting. Okay, I never really had any anticipation for it, and the reviews were, like, fine. They weren't great. They were, like, 5 to 4 out of 10. I was expecting, like, a fine movie. I mean, my brother was forcing me to see it. And then it was one of the worst films I've ever seen. Let's start off with the two good things. It was entertaining, but not in a good way. It's like laughably bad. Like there are just some things that were laughable and they weren't trying to be. And the dogs were cute. Those aren't really good things. Let's move on to the bad. From a technical standpoint, this is one of the worst films I've ever seen. The editing is some of the worst I've ever seen. The cinematography is the worst I've ever seen. It tries to give, like, shots from the dog's perspective, and they're awful. They look awful, and I don't understand how someone could forgive something like that. It was absolutely terrible. The script is also one of the worst I've ever heard. So each character is like a cardboard cutout. They're all roles you've heard before. The popular boy that likes football. The girl that the popular boy likes because she's independent. And she's also popular, but not as popular as him. Ooh, it's the guy that he's had his rough times in life. He used to be he used to love life. Now he doesn't love it as much anymore. And everyone in the film is an absolute cliche. There's like nothing this film did that has not been done before. And I'm not saying every film has to be like that, but I've seen every single character in this 500 times. I did not laugh at a single joke this film made. Okay, half of the jokes were, because I'm a dog, I don't understand this simple human task. Are they fighting for food? Oh no, nothing in there. Oh look, it's a horse dog. Because he doesn't know what a donkey is. Isn't that funny? No, it's not. It's really just stupid and obnoxious for, like, I don't know, 1 hour and 30 minutes. It felt like so much more. This film is so emotionally manipulative, you would not believe. Holy crap. Oh my god. They show a dog dying for no reason, just because it wasn't sad enough or something, it wasn't emotional enough. Basically, all it was dogs doing cute things. Oh no, this dog is being put down. Oh no, sadness, sadness, sadness. It got old. It really got old. This film does not know what subtlety means. I can tell it tried to be subtle in ways like, oh, this guy, like, kinda likes this girl, and even when he breaks up with her, he still likes him, and it still likes her, and it tried to be subtle. It really tried to be subtle, but it was so blatant and in your face. Like, I think the dog actually said that. I could tell that he still likes her. It's like, can't you let us think? Can't a film let us think that's the point of watching a film? The dialogue was absolutely awful. There were some lines that made me want to facepalm into a different dimension. The score was so cookie cutter and so ununique. Every single scene with a dog being cute had a nice little guitar theme going, and yeah, it's a little nice. It's like kind of a happy theme. Ooh, whenever something's sad, it was like a piano orchestral thing that you've heard 20 billion times. You could get off a website. Whenever an action scene happened, it was action movie music you could get off a website. There was nothing. I felt like I was listening to a soundtrack for a mediocre action movie that had its happy and sad moments. That's what I felt like. Like an 80s movie or something. Like, before then, there are just things that are unrealistic, like the minds of the characters. They must be like aliens or something. So there's a scene where a house is burning down, and the neighbors help the guy's mom down. They help the dog down. But then the like teenager, they don't help at all, and he breaks his leg. It's like, what is happening? Can't people help? Like, seriously, there were like 20 people helping a dog, and there was like no one there for a teenage boy, and he broke his legs and hurt his legs forever. Yeah, that's what happens. You couldn't think, what? Also, about that fire scene, the guy that started the fire, he put a firecracker and like a mail thing in the door, whatever. So, what happens is, the dog tries to follow the ambulance where they're taking his owner, because he broke his legs, and he turns around, and then the guy that he know did it, he attacks. And then the police just walk over, and they're like, "Sir, I'm gonna have to put you under arrest." It's like, oh my god, why is this such a trope? Why is it a trope that when a dog barks at someone, he did something illegal or something? What? It does not make sense. And the continuity errors this film had were blatant. It was funny. Okay, so a dog is tackling a guy with a gun. The guy with the gun's like on his he's lying on his back, and he shoots like this, and the dog's at its ankles. And then you get like a shot from above, and the dog is bleeding, and he was shot. And you're like, what? Didn't he shoot upwards and the dog was at his ankles? That does not make sense. Well, nothing in this film made sense. That's why I give Dog's Purpose a 0.5 out of 10. I wanted to be forgiving with this film. I really did. But I hated this film so much. The good things I had about it aren't even really good things. They're just like, hey, the dogs were cute, and it was funny how bad it was at times. Yeah, my Snowden Blu-ray video, I don't think it could happen. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if it doesn't, but it may or may not happen. Patterson was delayed again. Probably next weekend I will upload my best and worst of the year list. I'm sorry. Reviews for The Space Between Us, Gold, and Patterson should be up around next weekend. Don't be disappointed if one of those reviews isn't up. So that concludes my review. I'm Connor Gort, and this has been Critics. Goodbye.